Jullie schamen jullie toch niet op mij, jongens? Nee, zo. Hier gaan we niet rustig laten. Schaamt jij je niet? Wat? Ik weet niet. Goed dan?
Easy rider, really. Roll up this nice fatty. Get it ready to spar. Nah, I ain't sharing this shit with nobody. This is for me, man. I had a hard fucking day, man. Fuck that. Check. Another hard day's working at 9 to 5. Blue collar dollars for the fan, which I provide. Not a white picket fence, yet it all makes sense to unwind from being tense. Light up the incense, choose a Guinness over yak. Brown sus, twist the bud, wind down, give me a nice buzz. Few toast, eyes closed and held nice and slow. Got the salad, rolled the bamboo. Electric relaxation on Mother Nature's volume, straight from the earth. Got that medicine flowing through my veins since birth. Unprescribed seeds coming gold and green. Personal use, not for sale. Purchase a nice bell, rather spend it on this than buying some cocktails. Yes, indeed. The essence I breathe is a pleasure I crave when I light up the blaze. Touch my body. When it's down to the roach, I light another one. When it's down to the roach, I light another one. When it's down to the roach, I light another one. Before the joint gets small as a roach, I spark another one. Smoke breaks, a few are far between. Recreational time when I'm steaming in the confines of my backyard. No worries to be on guard, surrounded by the fences tall. Kids in the crib, my whiz, mind their own biz. Her time is her time, knowing his is his. Letting me live, there's nothing in this world like having a peace of mind. That place on peace and calm, lounging with my feet up. White and gray shell toe Adidas, chillin', sweats on the white beater. Mac in my laptop, slingbox connect. Watch Jeter hit a home run over the fence. That's when I roll another doobie, ain't no puff puff.
James, look at the state of me. I'm soaked through. Still, I mustn't complain. Fresh water is, after all, a vital ingredient in the art of making Scotch whisky. Aqua vita, or in Gaelic, Ushkabea, the water of life. Another vital ingredient is barley, which is steeped in water and brought here to the malting house to germinate. Maltman turns the barley, allowing it to breathe and sprout. Can you no smell that? That, my friends, is the sweet smell of malted barley being dried here in the kiln. More specifically, it's the smell of burning peat. Now, peat is a young form of coal and another factor in determining a whisky's unique final flavour. Is it just me? Was it getting a wee bit hot in here? Oh, it's yourself. I was just having a wee breather. A bit like the malt here in the malt store, you might say. It's, waiting, it's biding its time, building up its strength a wee bit. Oh well, that's it. Onwards and upwards. Well, downwards anyway.
This is the milling machine. This is where the malt gets rudely awakened, crushed, ground and pulverized into what's known in the trade as grist. It's awfully noisy in here, but it's all part of an ongoing process, all a means to an end. Oh, it gets everywhere, this stuff. Oh, just make it.
This is the mash tun, a container where we mix together the purest Scottish water with our grist from the mill. The sugar in the mixture is dissolved, producing a sweet liquid known as wort. The wort is then cooled, ready for the next stage. The residue left in the mash tun can be used to make animal feed. The wort might not look that special, but let me assure you, this will become pure liquid gold. So what, I hear you ask, is the one magical ingredient which helps turn a malty, sugary wort into something with, well, let's say, a wee bit more of a kick to it? Well, the answer is right here. This is yeast. The importance of this microscopic yet explosive living organism simply cannot be underestimated. Amazing! And this is where the magic truly begins. This is the wash bath, where yeast meets wort and sugar turns to alcohol in a process known as fermentation. Even maelstrom of heat and foam. And if the whole thing threatens to get out of hand and overspill, don't switch your blades about. Or keep the whole thing in check. And don't be taking too deep a breath in here, by the way. The vapors produced can fair pack a punch. The alcohol content at this point is still too low and needs to be increased. We do this during distillation. Now, pay attention. The liquid is heated in a pot still, and because alcohol boils at a lower temperature, it separates from the water. The vapor rises up the neck and is cooled and condensed back into a liquid by a copper coil immersed in cold water known as the worm. Here we see the cooling and condensing process in action. The liquid is now known as low wine. But it needs to be distilled again to further increase its alcohol content. And that takes place here, in the spirit still. Each distillery has its own unique shape of copper pot still. Another factor in ensuring that each distillery produces its own unique flavour of Scotch whisky. By now, the liquid is so strong, it has to be kept under lock and key by customs and excise. Here in the spirit safe, the still man weaves his magic by judging precisely when to send the first part of the run, or 4 shots, and the last part of the run, or feint, back to be distilled again. Meanwhile, the middle cut, or heart of the run, is sent to the spirit receiver. But it's still not Scotch whisky. Oh no, not for a long while yet. These casks won't see the light of day for at least 3 years. Some not for 12 or even 50 years. During this period of maturation, a whisky's unique final flavour is further enhanced by the wood of the cask that it's stored in. Its clear colour changed to a golden hue. What was once nothing more than barley and water magically matures into Scotch whisky. Ah, the sweet smell of evaporating whisky. Up to 2% each year just disappears. The angels share, they call it. Ah well, I'm away to join the angels myself. Slanjava.